Alright guys, C-Serpent's channel. Should have that right. It's Friday, August 11th, and I'm going to do a quick video on sockhead, my Apricot Pueblan Milk Snake. All right, buddy. I've had him a year and a half now, since February of 22. And he was only about probably 2 months old then when I got him. Probably about 12 inches long then. He's 2.5 feet. Almost as long as the 20-gallon long that I have him in now, which is like 30 inches. So he's got a little bit of room left in there lengthwise before he outgrows that tank. But I just wanted to, like I said, I did my Kenyan sand boa videos and my hognose Curtis. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this guy here. I'm calling it a him. I mean, it might be a she for all I know, but when I got it, I just kind of assumed it was a male. But you know, I love the tricolor. The regular Pueblans have the white bands where the yellow is, with the black and the red. And as he's gotten older, his bands are actually sort of fading. They're not that bright yellow or even kind of orangish looking, which is why they get the name apricot. So his yellows have definitely kind of gotten dull as he's gotten older. I mean, he's still a beautiful snake, and I wouldn't change anything about him. I do wish the bands were still nice and bright like they were, but you know, it is what it is as they grow older. So, but yeah, he's, long story short, back when I got him, I mean, they had about 8 tubs of these guys then, little hatchlings, and he was, like I say, the only one in my previous video, my unboxing video of him. He was the only one that was out cruising around. The other 7 were hiding out underneath the aspen or underneath their water bowls or whatever in those tubs. And so he's never musked me at all. He's never bitten me. He's never pooed, whatever. Just night and day difference. I had another Apricot Pueblan I got back in August of 22, yeah. I got it like a month after I got Ink, my Mexican black king snake. And I got her, I called her a pre, but I kept her for like 2 months, and I could not get her out for a handling session like this at all without her musking, just every time. So, you know, 2 months after that, after getting her, I decided, you know what, I didn't want to deal with the musking and all that, and she was flighty and everything. This guy, he's calming down, as you can see. He's a little bit at first, but he's calmed down now. He's, you know, he's pretty chill. So, but so yeah, I had one of these before, and You know, so then, you know, so many months later, I think 10 months later or whatever, then I saw they had another batch of these guys at the reptile shop that I deal with. And that's when I got this guy, like I say, because I was missing having one of these in my collection. So I got him, and I couldn't be happier as far as... I am picking up a new snake tomorrow, Saturday the 12th, so I'll show that one off. And it's actually going to be another... I had last year, I had a albino Nelson's milk snake. And this is the same type of snake. I saw it last week, and I went ahead and put it on hold, so I'm going to grab it tomorrow and bring that one home. That one's going to have the red eyes with the red and yellow banding with where the black would be. It would be more of a kind of a light white or pinkish look in those bands on that snake. And I had one, like I say, last year, and the issues with that one was just it would eat and hold a meal, whatever, go a week or two, it would eat again, and it would regurge 2 or 3 days later, the meal. And then, you know, so on and so forth. You know, a couple weeks later, feed it again, it would hold it. You know, a couple weeks later, feed it again, regurge. And this went on for, I had that snake for I think 9 months or something. And it was just a continuous cycle of regurging its meals every other time it ate. And everything was the same as all my other snakes. So nothing was different. For some reason, I don't know if he just had a digestive issue or what. But other than that, he was healthy, he was fine. And, oh, sorry, little buddy. But his belly a little bit, show his belly off. But he's pretty much perfectly banded, this guy here. And the new one that I'll get tomorrow, he's perfectly banded from head to tail tip. Perfect bands all the way down. This new one. And like I say, I held him the other last weekend. I pulled him out and held him. And he was a little flighty just for, you know, maybe 10 seconds. And then he chilled right out just like this. And he never musked, never peed, never tried to bite me or whatever. And so that's when I made a decision. I'm like, well, I'm going to go ahead and grab this one and pick it up, you know, next weekend, which is this coming weekend. But anyway, because I was kind of missing having one of those in my collection as well, because they're a beautiful milk snake, the albino Nelsons, just like these Pueblans are. So anyway, obviously I'll do a video tomorrow of the new one and everything. But so for now, let me kind of cut this for now. This is probably kind of lengthy, but and I did actually, just real briefly, I did have to end up cutting ink, my Mexican black, and my Motley butter, my corn snake butterscotch. I did have to cut them loose a couple months back because you know, I'm in a 2-2 condo, and I got my little corner here that I have my snakes. And so, you know, long story short, they were getting to the point, they were getting like, they were 3.5 feet long, each of them. And, you know, when they go, you know, the whole condo is stinking up, you know, and, you know, so unfortunately, and I don't really have the room to upgrade to bigger tanks or whatever per se. I am going to look at another rack, another C-Serpent's rack as well. I'm hopefully going to get that next weekend. Either another 3-bin or a 4-bin, whatever, but most likely another 3-bin. But anyway. So this guy, he's still, you know, on the smaller side. He's grown. He's definitely grown. I'd say in the last, you know, 6-7 months, he's had a nice growth spurt. So he's definitely, you know, sized up. But in all fairness, I don't plan on getting rid of this one. And I said that about my corn snake and my Mexican black as well. But the sand boas, I'm keeping all of them. You know, the hognose, obviously, I just got him about 6 weeks ago, or maybe 7 now. The sand boas, the good thing about them is when they go under the substrate, so there's barely any smell. You just have to hunt around and dig for the deposit that they leave. But so that's a benefit for those snakes anyways. So that helps keep, you know, odors down and whatnot. So, you know, I'm not stinking the whole condo up. But reluctantly, like I say, so yeah, I had to get rid of those two. And I really didn't want to, but I kind of didn't have a choice. So they went to good homes. So anyway, all right, well, like I said, let me wrap this one up. And this is Sockhead, my Apricot Pueblan, 1.5 years old. All right, guys, see ya.